Too cool. I hope you heard me cheering. And wonderful to be in Bombay after a very long time, and for a cause like this. Okay. You can't hear me? Yeah, it's wonderful to be here, and after a long time in Bombay. And particularly on a day like this, where actually we are all ramping for a cause, as well as, of course, for the textiles and the fashion world. In today's day, I think it's very important for the fashion and the textile world to come together. And there should not be in isolated pockets anymore if we want our very traditional textiles to survive, because it's the USP of our country, it's the USP of our fashion, and it is our personality, it's our organic gain to have these textiles in and around us. And so this was a great platform to be able to show how beautiful the Banaras textiles can be at various ages, not only for something that should be kept in the cupboard as an antique, but also to be worn as a very glamorous piece of clothing, and that is India's couture today.
Thank you. I'd request Shabana ma'am to please say a few words about it.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure to be here. Ritu and I have been friends for many years now, counting down to like about 100. But so it's always a pleasure. I have greatly admired Ritu's work and have learned a lot about the warp and the weft from Ritu, and I consider myself fortunate that I have actually learned to see and to watch from her eye. And I consider myself privileged for that. And it's always great to be here. Ritu, aap ye keh rahi hain ki you're coming here after a long time, but as Mumbaikars, I can tell you, your presence is always with us. So be with us more. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request beautiful Aditi to please say a few words about her outfit and how she's walking the ramp.
It's very special for me to be here today and to be working for Ritu Kumar, because again, I've known Ritu Masi growing up, and I've always admired her work. And to be here today for her and for the Handloom Council means a lot to me, because I've grown up in a home where handloom has been a choice. And my mom, my aunts, a lot of people that I've grown up around have made this very conscious decision to wear handloom, to support handloom, and to make sure that it doesn't sort of die out. There's a film of Shabana Ji's which I've seen, which is about handloom as well, and I know what it is in this country to keep that tradition alive, and people like Ritu Kumar have done it. I hope that our generation also does this, because I always feel in our country we wait for other people to celebrate us, and we don't celebrate what we have. So I hope that all of us will celebrate this very, very special thing that is so unique to our country, and make it an everyday sort of beautiful thing that we bring into our lives.
Thank you so much, Aditi. I request all of you to please step in.
एक साल तक आपने स्टाइल मिनिस्ट्री के साथ आपने कोलैबोरेट किया, तो उस इनिशिएटिव के बारे में, उस एफर्ट के बारे में बताइए।
मैं बनारस से काफ़ी सालों से काम कर रही हूँ। हाँ, मैं बनारस में काफ़ी सालों से काम कर रही हूँ। एक्चुअली जब हमारे सेकंड या थर्ड ट्रिप था, जब मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टेक्सटाइल्स ने अनाउंस किया कि वो हमारे काम को फैसिलिटेट करेंगे, इससे उसको काफ़ी बढ़ावा मिल रहा है, और उसका क्या कहते हैं, जो बहुत सारे लोग सुन रहे हैं बनारस के बारे में और देख रहे हैं, और मेरा ख्याल है जितना ज़्यादा होगा उतना ही ज़्यादा वहाँ डिज़ाइन एफर्ट जाएगा और उतना ज़्यादा एक्सपोजर मिलेगा।
शबाना जी, आपसे जानना चाहेंगे कि इसमें हिंदी फिल्मों के गाने यूज किए गए, दो बहुत पुराने 50 और 60 के दशक के जी, तो ये बहुत ही यूनिक कॉम्बिनेशन था कि रैम्प पर इतने पुराने गाने, तो क्या कहना चाहेंगे आपको?
रितु कुमार की रूह पुरानी है। ये जब पैदा हुई थी तो इनके अंदर इन्होंने अपने अंदर समेट लिया था हिंदुस्तान की जो इतनी सारी सदियों की जो रीत है, वो इनके अंदर, इनके रग रग में और रोम रोम में है। और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जो अच्छी चीज मुझे अब फैशन के बारे में नजर आ रही है कि जो हमारी रूट्स हैं हम उसकी तरफ जा रहे हैं और उसको एम्ब्रेस कर रहे हैं, जो कि जाहिर है कि बहुत अच्छी चीज है।
रितु जी, आपका ये डिसीजन था कि इस तरह के गाने इस्तेमाल किए जाए, नुसरत फतेह अली खान के गाने भी किए जाए?
ऐसे होता है कि चाहे कपड़े में हो, चाहे फैशन में हो, चाहे म्यूज़िक में हो या चाहे डांस में हो, एक किस्म की क्लासिसिज्म है जो उससे ज़्यादा अच्छी ना हो जो चीज़ को देखने के लिए। जैसे छाप चिल्लक से अच्छा मेरा ख्याल है कोई कवाली या सूफी कवाली आज तक मैंने नहीं सुनी। तो जब भी मेरे को कुछ ऐसा लगता है माहौल, मैं उसी को यूज़ करती हूँ। तो डिसीजन तो ऑब्वियसली वही होगा कि या इवन पुराने गाने 1940s के जो पुराने गाने हैं उनमें काफ़ी सारे अच्छे भी नहीं हैं, पर जो अच्छे हैं उसकी जो लहर है वो हमेशा ही अच्छी लगती है।
एक बात मैं सिर्फ ये कहना चाहूँगी कि देखिए पिछले कई साल से जब हम फैशन की बात करते हैं तो एम्ब्रॉयडरी पे ही जोर रहता है। अब एम्ब्रॉयडरी बहुत खूबसूरत होती है, मैं मेघा में काम करती हूँ, वहाँ बहुत खूबसूरत चिकनकारी करते हैं, लेकिन एम्ब्रॉयडरी जिस तरह से अब उसका इस्तेमाल होने लगा तो ऐसा लगता है जैसे कपड़े के ऊपर थोप दिया किसी तरह से उल्टा सीधा, उसको बहुत शौक दिखाने के लिए। जो ऋतु का सबसे बड़ा कमाल है, उन्होंने वॉप और वेफ्ट को इस तरह से इस्तेमाल किया जो हमारी ट्रेडिशनल वीव है। देखिए जो हम सबसे ज्यादा हिंदुस्तान से बाहर दे सकते हैं वो है अपना क्राफ्ट और अपना वीव, क्योंकि सिलुएट्स तो कॉपी करते रहते हैं एक दूसरे से। व्हाट इज इट दैट वी ऑफर, एंड दैट्स व्हाट रितु ऑफर्स।
अदिति, आपसे जानना चाहेंगे कि बनारस के बैकड्रॉप पे स्क्रीन पे वो सारी बनारस के घाट गलियां और सब दिख रहे थे, और उस वक्त आपके लिए रैंप पर चलना कितना अनोखा अनुभव था आपके लिए?
जो मेरे पीछे वाला फैशन है मैंने वो देखा नहीं बट जो बनारसी फैब्रिक है एग्जैक्टली लाइक शिवाना जी से, वो ऐसा फैब्रिक, वो ट्रेंड नहीं है, ट्रेंड आते हैं जाते हैं, लेकिन ये ऐसा फैब्रिक है, आई एम सो हैप्पी दैट इट इज बीइंग रिवाइव्ड, क्योंकि ये कभी नहीं, इट शुड नेवर डाई। एंड आपका जो एक अनस्टिच्ड फैब्रिक होता है उसके साथ आप कुछ भी कर सकते हैं, एंड टू वेयर दैट इन अ सॉर्ट ऑफ कंटेम्पररी वे, इन अ फन वे, आई थिंक that's a perfect sort of kind of message to give out to people, that ये आप ना समझिए कि ये आपकी नानी के कब्र में बैठा रहेगा और आप उसके साथ कुछ ना करें, देख लें और वापस डाल दें। आप इन्हें पहनिए, you are never going to get these things again, and thanks to people like Ritu Kumar, they are being revived. The fabric that I'm wearing today, the sari that I'm wearing today, ये मैंने अपनी नानी के कब्र में देखा है ऐसा ही, but it's being revived and it's being worn in a new way. So I think that's wonderful, and I'm very happy, and I wanted to also tell you that wasn't Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan sir, that was Jafar Hussain Khan, correct? Yeah. Who was the Qawwali was by him, not by Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan.
Was used by,
maybe. What I walked to was Jafar Hussain. Yeah. But Banaras का एक it's very evocative. Banaras, Banarsi fabric, जो उन्होंने music use किया, तो मुझे मतलब I like that whole, I don't know, I like the whole ambience that was created today.
आप लोगों को लगता है कि अगर वो इस्तेमाल करना शुरू करेंगे लोग इस तरह के फैब्रिक, तो जो बनारसी बुनकर उनकी हालत बहुत खस्ता है, चेंज आएगा उनके आर्थिक हालात में चेंजेस आएंगे, आप लोगों को लगता है?
देखिए जहाँ भी जिस चीज़ का जैसे ये कपड़ा है जो यंगर जनरेशन पहनना चाहेगी और वो उस टाइप का कपड़ा बनाएंगे, तो ज़रूरी है कि वहाँ प्रॉस्पेरिटी आएगी, वो उन पे काम बढ़ेगा। अब इस वक्त क्या हुआ है बनारस में कि उनका सारे कपड़े बहुत स्टिफ हो गए हैं, बहुत ओवर डिज़ाइन हो गया, बहुत ज़्यादा गोल्ड लगाना शुरू कर रहे हैं, या वापस चले जाएं जो डिज़ाइन उनके परदादे बनाया करते थे, तो वो जब लहर दोबारा शुरू होगी मेरा ख्याल है फिर बनारस फिर जाता है।
I'm backstage. I've been dancing since I was 5 years old. और जब मैं ऐसे विंग्स में खड़ी होती हूँ ना, मतलब मैं मर जाती हूँ। मैं हमेशा सोचती हूँ मैं क्यों यहाँ पे खड़ी हूँ, क्या मेरा दिमाग मतलब क्या सोच रहा था that I'm in this place. But once I get onto stage, I love it so much and I always feel यार ये खत्म क्यों हो रहा है, because the ramp is actually quite small, so I love it to just go on forever because all eyes are on you, and when you have lovely people like Shabana ji sitting in the audience and whistling and clapping for you, it makes it so special. You feel like a princess, so I love it and I wanted to just go on for a bit.
And your combination about साड़ी के साथ कैप
this was all Ritu Masi's command. She visualized this. She told me that I must wear it. I might tell you that there were many people in the dressing room who were like, remove the cap, remove the cap, remove the cap. And I was like, no, I'll wear it. Because it's unique and it's quirky and it's cool and it's fun and it's a look. So it's nice, I liked it.
Yes, good evening ladies.
And then promote Indian textile.
On the international runway or for like events?
No, international red carpet events and appearances.
See, I don't know, I can only speak for myself. I think, I'm not sure why, but somewhere it's also been a conscious decision to wear Indian designers, and I've only worn Indian designers. I don't think I've ever worn a designer from abroad. But I was, because I really truly believe that we have so much talent here, and we always look outside for inspiration, and I'm not sure why, because when the West finds something here, whether it's yoga, whether it's our textiles, whether it's our craft, when they start using it, suddenly we wake up and say, oh my god, yeah, this is here, and then suddenly everybody starts doing it. But I know that in the industry there are people like Ritu Kumar and various other people who have been doing this for a long time, and I believe that we have to have faith in ourselves actually. If we have faith in ourselves, we will do what we really believe in and what we should believe in. So but this is only my opinion, I can't talk for other people.
Would you like to add something
On the red carpet, I think they're talking about, huh?
I really think that there should be no do's and don'ts, because after all it's an individual expression. And what bothers me about the red carpet, particularly in Cannes, is that it's an extremely important film festival where very stunning films are shown. And nothing of that ever comes in the papers. It's only women in gowns standing with one hand on their waist. I don't know who decided that that was an attractive position. And that's all we're talking about. I mean, Cannes is not, for heaven's sake, a fashion event. It's there for serious cinema. And so there is only a limit to how much attention clothes are supposed to take. Absolutely on the rag, yes, because it's showcasing that, but everywhere else, I would imagine that it would be a heart and a brain which would be just as well liked or not liked. I don't know why it is. I do think that lots of our stars have great bodies and look very nice in gowns. So I don't see why, just because you're an Indian, you're forced to wear only what is an Indian outfit. I personally would always wear a sari, but I think what would be very interesting is, like I said, you can take silhouettes from anywhere, but if you would still look at your own craft and your own fabric, then I think it would be a perfect blend.
on?
Thank you.